question is here, is Josh Harrison realistic? Is he a realistic option for the Mets? According to the Pittsburgh Tribune Review, the Mets are at least one of a handful of organizations that have reached out to the Pirates to gauge what the asking price would be. Harrison, he's 30 years old, going to make $10 million in 2018 with club options in 2019 and 2020. So I was going to ask, would Harrison be a good fit? I'm not even going to ask that because he would be a good fit. He can play second base, can play third base, can move to the outfield if need be. Question is there a chance, and I'll begin with you on this, Mark, is there a chance this deal could possibly happen?
I do. I think there is a chance. But what's going to have to happen here is that the Pittsburgh Pirates are going to have to figure out what exactly they want out of this. And is it going to be prospects? Is it going to be absorbing all that money? What combination of that is it going to be? And I think that's really the key, because if it's prospects, I think the Mets are poorly positioned to make a play for him. If it's money, maybe they're better positioned, but they've got to now decide what their priorities are, because they've got to spend that money elsewhere too. I think they could use another relief pitcher. Obviously, first base, corner outfielder combo guy is something that's been on the radar for a while. So I think if you're going to go with the Harrison direction and it's going to end up being a money thing, you've got to weigh the other stuff as well. And I think that's what makes it very difficult. Of
the names that have been out there, we've heard Harrison, we've heard Kluber, obviously, is a name we've heard. Kipnis, I should say. What would you think of those two guys? Who would you rather have?
Well, again, I think when you look at the versatility of Harrison, we saw Kipnis go and play the outfield or stand out in the outfield, over with Cleveland, because they wanted to find more ways that he could help out and be in that lineup. I don't expect him to be a guy that you want to see every day out there in the outfield, but when you look at Harrison, he can play second, he can play third, very valuable around the infield. There's also, I love his makeup. I love he's a guy that he gets out there, he's aggressive, he's the kind of guy that sparks the team. He's the kind of guy that the Mets surely need, and it's not necessarily about his speed, but he does wreak havoc on the base paths as well. He knows what he's doing out there, and he knows how to get under the other team.
It's got 59 stolen bases in the last 4 years, so he would add some speed, which is something they do need, Mark.
Absolutely, and you've seen, the Mets have seen it firsthand. I remember a game there, I think last year, where he wreaked havoc on them, and a lot of it was on the bases. So, look, it's an element they need. The versatility is huge. He's a nice ball player, okay?
Definitely.
And I think he could help everybody. So, particularly in this case, where you can play the second base, but bounce around, because the way things have gone here, there are going to be needs that pop up elsewhere. That's why I think he's an ideal fit for them.